Hello, everyone. How you doing? Hey, Zach. Hope everything's going well, dude. And also, yes, that's actually probably one of the plans. We get like a gaming desk, and especially probably get like a new chair. Probably either like a good office chair, like an ergonomic office chair, or probably a gaming chair with lumbar support. And that's usually one of the plans as well, since the chair that I have is actually starting to wear out anytime soon. I hope your New Year's was good, Zach. I really hope it was, especially for everyone else who was here. I'm sorry it was hectic, dude, but it's one thing to know. Even if it was hectic, it was still a blessed New Year's Day from the Lord. I had to help my preacher aunt get new furniture, and she only wanted a bit of it. That makes sense. She's selling the rest. Oh, okay. But still, even if it was a hectic day, it's still a blessed day from the Lord. That's all I have to say. A blessed day. Because no matter how good or how bad your day is, no matter how chaotic it was, no matter how terrible it was, it's still a blessed day from the Lord because He gave you another day to live. He gave us another chance. The breath that we breathe in, it's really from Him. A lot of people want to ignore that. I don't realize about that. Even as what I was just thinking about earlier today too. Just thank the Lord even for the weather, even though it was cold, snowy, even the roads may be slick. It's still a blessed day, and still pray for the folks on the road. Have a safe travel there and back without any sort of incidents of any kind, even without any sort of death or injuries any loved ones come across. Even think about the weather too. Even as well with the plants and the trees. I was just thinking about the Lord, how he's like an actual artist, actual designer, how he expressed himself and the scenery as a whole, showing the beauty from him, how ergonomically designed of his creations, even towards us. And that's a lot of people don't realize, don't think about it either. How ergonomically designed all his creation is, from the animals to the plants to the trees to the flowers to food, even to our bodies. You know how like an artist and a designer express itself from art? That's the same thing with God. He really shows it. He shows it through his creations. He said the day I went to see mom after she got surgery, I took a picture of the sunrise and said, God sure is quite the artist. Yes, he is. He really is. And even as well, color has meaning that's coming from Christ as well. The funny thing about her surgery. Her surgery. That's what I was wondering. You meant her surgery? It was done by a robot. Yes, even though like surgery is done by a robot, if I said the doctors, even if it was like actual surgery, like from doctors and nurses, that they do the best they can, but the Lord took care of the rest right there. And that's one thing too, that people when they say God is in control, I just feel like it's a way of saying, oh, God got this. We just sit back and God got this. Well, yes, that's true. God take care of the rest, but you forgot this, that we have our part and assignment to do that the Lord called us to do. Because God's not going to allow us to sit around and be lazy and just relax. Because that's when the flesh really start taking control if we get too relaxed in our comfort zone. God calls us to get out in our comfort zone to do our part and do our assignment to follow him, even as well sacrificing things of the flesh to spend time with the Lord. Because think about when you're that God takes you out in the comfort zone and make us uncomfortable. There's a reward that's coming from him. It may not feel good, but through the Holy Ghost, you know it's right. The flesh doesn't like it, but there's the will that's coming from the Lord that He wants us to do. And it takes one step at a time, each step at a time, to follow the Lord. And every one of us has a different role, a different part, but that same result is coming from Christ. Anyway, let's actually just start playing some Sonic 1. We have to start in the Classic series. I just want to get my good old Sega Genesis controller, just for the nostalgia. Sorry if I'm taking too long to respond. I got some 3 things to do going on at the same time. Oh, do what you have to do, dude. Well, it's not a new server. Well, it's been work in progress. I just actually been lazy. Yeah, actually just been lazy trying to work on it, and I'm just concerned how, especially like with some announcements to how it's going to connect to the social medias. And also, it's really not that people on my server, they basically had their stuff going on. But feel free to join if you like to. And if you have any ideas and suggestions, please let me know in the DMs, because I really like some suggestions and do need some help with the server as well. Speaking Discord, we're just going to join with my friend Layla, because she's also streaming too. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, Robert.
How are you?
Back. I'm doing good. Just started streaming not too long ago.
Nice.
Also,
hey, what's up?
Also, my friend Hardcore, it says howdy y'all in the chat.
Hello.
Also, Zach says, hi, Miss Layla. No, not the ad.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, now we're good. So one thing to know was, actually playing Sonic 1 Forever. Now, one thing to know about this, Sonic 1 Forever is actually a modified version of the 2013 remastered mobile port that was created by Christian Whitehead, which also go on to help out with Sonic Mania. And And also one thing too, I also has I love Sonic 1 Forever because I actually love how it expands too. Oh, ads finish. Welcome back. Oops. And also I love how with Sonic 1 Forever there's actually like different options, even as well. You can add mods on there too. Because it's full screen, 16:9 aspect ratio. You can change. Also, the graphic settings you can actually just change with the mobile, the emulator, and especially the hardware that's from the Genesis. But when me earlier about 3 things going on at once, I got WWE 2K24, one new Xbox Series S, WWE Friday Night SmackDown, and your stream. Oh, okay. I'm about to do what you have to do, dude. You don't have to stay here. Also, you can feel free to lurk if you like. And also, to now that's me right there. Yep. And also with the gameplay, you can change to 6 and 7 Chaos Emeralds. I'm just gonna stay in the traditional 6 because in the original Genesis version, Sonic 1 started out with 6 Chaos Emeralds before like the re-releases, and especially the 2013 remastered mobile ports. That's when they actually add 7 Chaos Emeralds and Super Sonic.
No.
But I'm sticking to the original Genesis style. And also I'm gonna add the smooth rotation because I feel like the smooth one is actually better. Nah, man, I want to check with you. All right. The random monitors. They're saying it's like usually different monitors, including the elemental ones. That's from Sonic 3. Infinite lives, nope. And then there's the ground cap speed, air speed cap, and then rolling block. I think those are basically part of Sonic 1 before they changed it with Sonic 2 and onwards. And then the spike bug, that's actually a Sonic 1 thing in the original Genesis version. That's when you actually get hit by lose range of hit by spikes, and then you get, because there's no invincibility frame when you get hit by spikes. I think that's somewhere similar with classic Mega Man 1. When you get damage and you hit the spikes, you instantly die. That's somewhat similar with Sonic 1. Because you hit the spikes will cause a knockback, and then hit spikes again, you die because there's no invincibility frame with it. And then the abilities, that's with Elemental Shield, Spin Dash, Insta Shield. I'm turning all these off because one, Sonic 1 did not have a spin dash. You basically just roll into a ball. Because the spin dash was added in this Genesis version of Sonic 2. The Elemental Shields, that's with Sonic 3, and same thing for the Insta Shield. And the Super Peel that's from Sonic CD. And the Drop Dash was added and was actually part of Mania. Now one thing to know with the Drop Dash, if I remember, that Christian Whitehead on Twitter said no, that's actually false, because the Drop Dash is basically like the original thing, and that he did not get it from the prototype of Sonic 3. That's what a lot of people thought Christian Whitehead got it from. It's the prototype of Sonic 3. But he said on Twitter that's false. Then the Bubble Shield, Flight Cancel. Flight Cancel is basically like for Tails. Well, one thing in the later reports, even as well the 2013 remaster mobile ports, they added Tails and Knuckles playable in there, but I'm still sticking to the old traditional Sonic. And Super Cancel basically like this, basically with Super Sonic that can cancel, because in the vanilla version of the classic games like Sonic 1, 2, 3, and I think Mania as well, you cannot cancel out the Super Transformation. It basically is there until the rings run out. And the Amy is also added here in Sonic 1 Forever. So basically you can have her Forever moveset, and especially her Advanced Seek. With the Advanced Seek is basically her moveset that's from Sonic Advance, or the GBA. And the visuals, you can change the visuals too. There's the CD Spin Twirl. That's basically when Sonic would just jump from the spring and he spins in the air. That's from Sonic CD. Then the Mania rotation, that's get the smooth rotation right there. The shield type is 1, 2. And it's not about just a normal shield, but still sticking with 1. And invincibility, it's Sonic 1 and 2 still sticking the same. And the timer, you can change to your traditional timer, or like your basically, or your running timer. I think that's the one, but still traditional. In the region as well, that's with Tails, and they also changed the Miles, because Miles is basically his actual name, because Tails is basically his nickname. because miles per hour, get it? And if I remember, that's also in the Japanese version of Sonic 2. His name is Miles. Before it just said the traditional name is Tails. Yeah. Yeah, miles per hour. Yeah, that's the pun of it. In the Green Hill Water, I think this is the change to the effects with the original Genesis version that forever changed it, and then also the title screen version, if I remember. Now the marble UFOs. Now this is the the marble UFOs. This is actually originally from the Sonic 1 prototype. Because in the prototype version of Sonic 1, it shows it has the UFOs in Marble Zone, which is the second zone after Green Hill. And then also there's the Max Dash with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and Amy. That's in Super Sonic. That's basically you go so fast and so quick. And the sound, you could change it, and then you could change the drowning sound as well. In Super Music, I'm still turning it off. Because there's actually different versions. There's Sonic 2's Super Sonic theme, Sonic 3. I think it's standalone Sonic 3, and then there's Sonic and Knuckles version. There's the unused prototype version. That's from the prototype version of Sonic 3. Was the unused track? Maybe that wasn't been used. And there's a Mania Super theme, and there's Invincibility and Speed Up, but I'm still taking it off. Like I said, I'm still going to stick to the traditional original Sonic 1. And also there's actually different game modes too, like Time Attack, Arcade, and then Golf Fever. I did try the arcade mode. I think it's probably be somewhat similar to the arcade port of Sonic 1 because it did have an arcade machine 2 years ago. But I don't know, a lot of people talk about it. That same thing with Super Mario Brothers.
We all get busy.
And then there's a special maker. I think it's probably like you can make your own levels. I haven't really tried it out. And mods, I actually like adding some stuff and changing the visuals too. So I know this mod is called the Sonic Forever expands. It's actually add levels, usually like the ones that's from the Game Gear titles, because it has Bridge Zone, Jungle Zone, even Sky Base Zone. That's from the 8-bit Sonic 1.
Excuse me.
But I'm just gonna keep it off. And then there's the Sonic 1 Knuckles, because it's one thing to know, Knuckles' sprite is still straight from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Because he never had a redone sprite for Sonic 1 on the remastered mobile port, and that's same thing with him and Sonic 2. It's basically just the same Sonic 3 sprite. Same thing for Tails with Sonic 2 sprite. But I actually love it with the mods that you could actually just change it. And then the color names basically you could just add it for the character. Like Sonic is blue, Tails is like an orange, yellowish, and then Knuckles is red. And the sprite tweaks, it's actually adjust Sonic sprites once, but I'm trying to concern if it still works in this version. Of course, the Sonic 1 style Tails, and then the original Super Sonic sprite.
Have this?
And then the final zone is actually extended too, and then there's the zone graphics re-enhancement. Now I love the zone graphics enhancement because they changed some stuff too that makes sense for the effects and especially for the background
USB
and graphics for Sonic 1. Even as well put back some stuff that's from the prototype version, like with Spring Guard Zone was originally called Sparkling Zone. That the background was different
and stuff
with it. And I think they changed it with Scrap Ring Zone Act 3, aka Labyrinth Zone Act 4. To fit more on Eggman's design, they changed it instead of just being just Saint Labyrinth appearance.
On hand, in stock.
Anyway, let's actually get right into it.
Yeah.
That's what he says. My mom's like,
oh no, it crashed.
But do you even know where half of this stuff, what it goes to, when it's used for?
I feel like it's some stuff. I feel like it's with some mods I had to turn it off. Well, I said, yeah, it's probably the Knuckles sprite. And also one thing to know, that welcome sign, that's actually from the, actually note this, the welcome sign, yeah, it's that's part of the zone graphics re-enhancement mod. But one thing to know about this sign was actually used in the early version of Sonic 1 during development. That was shown in the Tokyo show. I think a Tokyo Game Show, I think that's what was. That was back in 1990. But there's no footage for the Tokyo Game Show version that's the early development of Sonic 1, because that's actually considered lost media because there was no actual footage or anything but screenshots of it. And the sign and the UR welcome sign was actually part of it. But it's to this day, it's still no footage of it, which is sad.
No way.
Well, about the Sonic 1, well, let's say it's alright. I wouldn't say it was one of my favorites of the classic series. Like, even though it's like the start of the series, but it does have flaws too. Like, you start go fast first, and then when it hits Marble Zone, you start going slow.
I just lost that fucking launcher.
But one thing to note this too, I want to make sure to get 50 rings. Because one, I'm pretty sure some may not know, and some already know who plays the classic series. But if people don't know, when you have 50 rings, you make sure you want to hold on to them to the end of the stage, because you basically go to the special stage, because there'll just be a giant ring that's going to appear at the end of the level, right here. And with the special stage, you would actually go through the special stages. But one thing to know, back in Sonic 1, and this is also added in Sonic 4 Episode 1, this is like an acid trip. That's all I have to say. But one thing to know, like, you have to guide Sonic through this maze. And make sure you get through these blocks too, to nab the Chaos Emeralds. You know, the mystical gem that is really unknown about this origin, so I think it's really until, I believe, Sonic Frontier, that's when it has its origins. And each special stage is going to get harder anytime we go through. And also one thing to note, Chaos Emeralds back then is basically more a requirement for the good ending. Because I think it might be because it's to do with Eggman, is also Eggman as well, or Robotnik in the US during that time. It basically knows the unlimited power. I think that's also similar how with you also trying to get the Master Emerald. And note this too, the whole plot of the whole setting of Sonic 1 actually takes place in South Island. Just a heads up. Green Hill Zone, the first side zone, but the most overused throughout the series. Literally. And like I said before, back in the original Genesis version, it was start out 6 Chaos Emeralds until around. Man, why did I press and pause? I wonder it might be my controller. Actually, let me plug it to the USB port. USB port. Well, not the charging port. Now, like I was saying too, with
No.
I'm about to say, like I was saying too before,
I don't care. Tomorrow
in the original
you play.
Sonic 1 on the Genesis, it started out 6 Chaos Emeralds before they added 7, because they added 7 when it hit Sonic 2 on the Genesis. Now, I'm probably thinking about trying to go for the Game Gear titles too. Ooh. Yeah, you have to make sure to get into the ring as fast as possible because one, if Sonic trying to go off screen, he gonna autopilot off the screen and be not in the ring. Oh, Sonic, please. Yeah, I'm not a fan when it comes with these special stages. If I remember too, during development of Sonic 1, or like just Sonic as a character, it was starting out as a pork. It started out as an armadillo, rabbit, and a hedgehog. And then the team that actually chose the hedgehog for it, and the armadillo was just changed for Mighty the Armadillo. And also the thing, also when the character has Teddy Roosevelt and the pajamas, that's actually became Dr. Eggman, and that's where Dr. Eggman was inspired with Teddy Roosevelt. Roosevelt, because of the design and appearance wise. Also, there's a city right here. I think that's also in the prototype version. And I think if I remember in the Zone graphic enhancement, they added remix version of the song, even with different backgrounds like this one. Because usually this a normal thing would just go on for all acts. And no, you cannot get 50 rings to go to the special stage in the third act, because the third act serves as the act for the boss. Usually you'll find Eggman. I wonder if this version is probably the game. I wonder if it's probably the Genesis or remix version, Green Hill, but from the 8-bit Sonic 1. But I'm not pretty sure. Okay, I know there's like some tracks is the remix of 8-bit Sonic 1. That's from the Zone graphic enhancement, except for the menu, because I know that menu theme was actually a ending or the credits theme of from the 8-bit Sonic 1. Now, I never played 8-bit Sonic 1 or that much of 8-bit Sonic 2, but I know I played Sonic Chaos before, and I do remember that. Here's the man himself, Eggman. And there's a good old wrecking ball. It's pretty easy. And also the castle that Eggman put all the animals in that released them, he saved them. And also one thing, this results theme, that's only in Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. But when it hits Sonic 3, that's when that became the main jingle. And there's the UFOs, and like I said before, in the prototype version of Sonic 1, the UFOs actually shows up, but they remove it in the final version. I think my theory is due to technical limitations. That's usually my theory of it, because remember, it was on the Genesis cartridge, because some things had to be taken off so it actually can run better. Even as well with FET wise. But I love the UFOs, it's actually really nice too. And yes, in Marble Zone, the second zone of Sonic 2, but a lot of people don't like it because how slow it is. And I'm not denying it's pretty slow. Yeah, just take your time on some parts, and especially with these pillars. You're Arden. What's up? What's up, Fox Brother in Christ, or half Fox Brother in Christ? How you doing, dude? Oh crap! At least it's another shield. Thank you. They're doing pretty good. Eating after work at the moment. Okay. Listen, do what you have to do, dude. I don't want to hold you up or anything. Yeah, take your time, Pixel. Take your time. No, you're good. I tend to watch things while you. Okay. Time for Chaos Emerald number 3. That's not wonder. I don't know why they didn't bring the result theme back from Sonic 1 and 2, especially Sonic CD's version. Well, both Japanese and American version. Sonic, please, 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 please. Wait, no! I hate that. Brain break law. That's a special stage. That's Sonic's one special stage to get the Chaos Emeralds. That's basically an acid trip. I'm not a fan of Sonic 1 special stage, to be honest. And, oh, hey, Caterkillers. Yeah, those are the badniks. Yeah, that's the Caterpillar badnik call. It's Caterkillers.
I don't know, man, but we better get out of here.
And those bees, these
here,
badniks, that's
Starfish.
actually the Buzz Bombers, if I remember.
No.
Well, I don't remember all the
Evan?
badniks' names, to be honest. Yeah, it is. That's a trip, dude. That's where, and a lot of people could agree with it too. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, little Einstein. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, I forgot the stupid spike bug. Where you get hit by an enemy or something, spike can still hurt you. That's the thing in the original Sonic 1.
Fucking... Oh my gosh!
It's such an old show, lol. I watched that some as a kid in the Backyardigans. I never watched Little Einstein, but I did watch Backyardigans. I just want to get all the Chaos Emeralds out of the way before Scrap Rain, if possible. There's a hidden wall right here. With Rainmonders and lives. I think I already did say this before, that the whole setting on Sonic 1 is actually South Island. Yeah, trust me.
Hey,
Trust me, Marble Zone is
it's
pretty
been going
slow.
well.
But we're
How
at
you
another
there,
slow
Giggles?
level that's probably one of the worst ones in Sonic 1, this Labyrinth Zone. But that's gonna be, I think, after Spring Yard, I believe. Ooh. No. Oh gosh. Dude, I almost hit the spike of the Caterpillar. Hitting walls in Sonic. I didn't know. I did not know of those. Yeah, that's the thing. Not surprising, but I hadn't know they used them. Well, they've been using them in the classic series. Oh, not. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot the air. You are locked when you move. And also, don't get crushed because even when you're invincible, you still can dive against crushed or fall into pits. I about to say if I just don't get the giant ring and run all pilot, I'm gonna get so mad. I mean, that's the thing with classic Sonic. You go autopilot. Will he still drown if invincible? Yes, he still can, because he does need air bubbles in the water. Hey, I gotta continue, because that's a continued jingle. Sonic, go in!
Excuse
I'm not
me.
surprised they brought this back for Sonic 4 Episode 1.
My little Chinese sister, when we first brought her home from China, she
No,
used to
not
say,
go.
"Flush you."
Got it! I think that's number
cute.
4.
And she would yell it too.
Yeah, that's the 4th emerald right there, because I missed the 3rd one.
She'd be like, "Flush you!"
Had to step away to the bathroom. Alright. A bit stomach throat.
Little
Oh, I know that feeling.
4-year-old.
In Act
She's not
3, and like I
15.
said before, you cannot go to special station when you're Act 3, because that's basically just the boss level.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Stand.
you.
It's only Act 1
Can you
and
get out of there?
Act 2.
No,
My
No.
goodness.
I don't want to.
There's a new wall there.
Oh my goodness.
One check. Nope.
I understand you guys like grenades, but you don't need to throw them every 5 seconds.
Wait,
That's
what's
what you
going on, you guys?
Ah, crackdown. Ah!
What just happened?
I think he
Play
said he's playing Crackdown.
games. Play crackdown. Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, which one?
The first one.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, that one.
This one's like more difficult than Crackdown 2 was.
It seems that you are only able to maintain your dragonly form for a short while, Lofty. Yes,
Yeah, just
my
like you
theory is
guys
that the
know,
King's
that lady's
Bond was
also
strengthened,
streaming.
but only just enough. So you were behind. So you were able to regain your original form, Lofty.
But actually,
Only
let me
for a very short while.
give her a shout out.
What? If Anna gets even more kingly and the bond gets stronger, I'll be able to do it for longer, right? Maybe even forever in the end. Right, 11. You get king your head off, my lad. That's an order. I will.
That guy's name is Zip Vector. That's funny.
Yep. I still can't believe you managed to take down Bastion. I don't know what would have happened
And
if
also,
you
sorry
hadn't.
about that. I'm trying to get my
No
stream
way
deck
I would
back
have.
I
I
up.
would have been able to prevent the core from melting down. That's for sure. Well, all's well that ends well. But you didn't half scare me with all that talk about the whole kingdom being wiped out. Sorry, I can't believe things turned out this way. I built the reactor to try to help people, to make my life better. Instead, I put everybody in danger.
Okay,
I'm
let's
no
continue.
president. I was there to run this country.
No!
I was it.
Squash is blue jelly.
What's that? Listen, everybody.
Kudos to Layla for reading things out. I got too nervous
Fuck
to
that
do
noise. Just
any kind of other voice or accent.
Oh.
Like, what do you mean?
fuck that noise. Oh god. Oh my goodness! Why are cars spawning out of nowhere? Ah. Gosh.
It sounds like she's reading game subtitles, speech bubbles, I think. Yeah, she is. She's just reading dialogue in the game. 'Cause I'm just actually showing in the VC with her and her friends.
I'm ready when you are. The sooner we get
Ooh,
this
fuck.
pact
Or
signed, the better.
should I say brothers in Christ
Gosh,
as well.
Come on, let's
they
do
stop
this.
on purpose. Come on. Ah,
Yeah, I struggle with reading those. And
Oh, excellent.
I mean,
Just
there's
one more.
there's the struggle to read dialogue as well, because even as well, there's time to read dialogue, and it's used to take some time. But I actually love reading some dialogue, even though it's kind of long, but it actually helped me know what I'm actually saying, especially take the time to know what I'm reading. Oh crap! Yeah, also let you know, Layla also has autism. She has Asperger's, just like I do. I don't know if I actually told you guys this too. I also do have Asperger's. Excuse me, Lava Geyser. Yeah, one thing too in the classic Sonic games, because you actually have a 10-minute time limit, and if the time runs out, it's time over. But it doesn't mean it's the game over. It basically just run out of time, but it just goes back down
I'm a sweat up
to 0, I
PUBG. I
think.
just started playing Fortnite.
Because when it hits 10 minutes, it's basically you die. That's it.
I can shoot, but I'm still getting used to the control. But you sweat?
Now, about now out of the classic series of the Sonic games, I think my favorite in the classic series, well, before Sonic Mania, has to be Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Well, I say Sonic 3 and Knuckles because Sonic 3 and also Sonic and Knuckles was originally meant to be one game, but it's due to time constraints, especially limitation with the Genesis, and especially that Sega trying to make in time for a McDonald's promo. It was cut in half.
Yeah, yeah.
But when the Sonic and Knuckles were released 6 months after Sonic 3, it gives a lock-on technology that's combined with the cartridge becomes Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And well, I'm not gonna get that much details, but until we hit Sonic 3. Hey, look, it's Robotnik. Is there a specific lore to this game? There is lore, but there's a bunch of them that's throughout the years. From the US manual to the Japanese manual to the story that's from the Fleetway Sonic to the story that's in the Archie comics, even as well the Sonic Bible, when this talk about the entire lore. And when I say Sonic Bible, I'm not talking about it being like the actual Bible. It's basically to talk about the entirety of the lore of Sonic. But there's a lot of mouthful in those versions. It's hard to know. Because trust me, throughout the years, it's based on a bunch of plots. How it came to be. Man, so my guess is that Eggman was actually down on South Island.
Serenity.
Not Baldyman don't know here. Oh gosh, we're bringing modern Sonic, Roger Craig Sonic Colors and onwards. Baldy McNose hair. I actually need to get back playing Sonic Colors. It's a classic, dude. Even since I have it for the Wii. Like I said, I think Eggman was that also at South Island. Like I said, that's the setting for Sonic 1. And capturing animals and especially
What do
enslaving
you
them
want in Garcia?
too.
I've been.
And then Sonic, and then also Sonic knows
Sorry, boss, but it's
knows
important.
what's going
You want
on
me
and
to
start
hear
playing
this,
wrong.
so can be sure of
Probably
that.
my guess is play along and then also take down Robotnik. Or Eggman was called
I
in the
was
Japanese
about my
version.
business in the castle late last
Yeah, that's
night
another
when
thing
I
gets
happened
to it. In the
upon a fishy
American
scene
version,
indeed. Shady
because
clad
his name was actually
Owen Rose.
Robotnik, but in the
Chin
Japanese
wagon.
version, he was basically just Eggman. My thing is until I think it's till Sonic Adventure
What
1, or
poppycock
it
is
was
this
after
you're
Sonic
peddling,
Adventure
man?
1 that
You
he
were
was
sleeping on a job
called
and you had
Dr.
yourself a little
Eggman.
dream,
And
is all.
for now.
I swear it, boss. That's what I saw. I swear it on me life.
But in the Japanese version, still
And
stick
when
with
he
Eggman
spied me lurking
throughout the
there
years.
listening, he came after me with a face black as thunder. I was lucky to escape with me big gizzards.
The Mr. Tink and Tinker comment
Well,
was
I ain't about to
interesting.
believe such
Saw some
things
bit
for one of your
of that on Twitter.
without
Well,
proof.
Mr.
But you
Tink,
seem convinced,
your comic
lady.
was that?
That's for certain. Very well. Keep a weather eye on the
Is that
swab.
an open
See what you
story
can
to
see.
Eggman?
Aye, aye,
For a
boss.
bit. Oh. I just haven't heard of that. I know there's like a bunch of lores with Sonic 1. I know it's like with
That's all the
Fleetway,
tweaks the
Archie,
research facility
Archie,
implemented,
the
Your
Sonic,
Majesty.
the manuals that's
Made a
with
few
the US and
improvements that
Japanese
should
version,
ensure
and especially as
much
well the
future-proof
Sonic
for
Bible.
now. I have to say,
Hyper Spring
You don't
Yard.
need to keep repeating that, man. I understand, man. I understand.
I have to say, Bracken, things have come impressively far, impressively fast since you arrived in town. Of course they have. What else would you have made a Minister of Ingenuity? Bracken is an
Hey, guys.
asset indeed,
Cope.
but we have made precious little headway in other areas.
Like
Not least
I
the
say, hey,
question
guys,
of how to
Hope,
encourage Ding
Steve,
Dong Dell
Mo.
was on the declaration. Yes,
That
we
comment
can't even get
was
close
that
to
way
them.
for a bit,
Let alone
then
convince
revert
them to
back to
hear us
Eggman at
out.
some point.
Ding dong
I
dell.
forget how or the specific comic run that was. Oh,
And with the Horn One's resurrection surely growing closer with every passing day. We simply can't afford
and
to
also
let
those rollers
petty-
right here.
these
Those
petty
are actually one of the
differences
bad names. I
divide
forgot their
us.
names. I think that's probably someone like the precursor of.
Hmm.
Probably my guess is probably a
Ah, there was
precursor
something
or
I
an
wish to speak
inspiration
with
for
you all about.
for like Mecha
Unfortunately,
Sonic,
there
and
have been
especially
some
Metal
recent
Sonic to
events
ruin the
in
ball.
the realm
But
that
I'm not
have
pretty sure. I don't know if Eggman even knows Sonic
just
yet.
that noise.
That during the whole adventure, nor understand him.
So, how's everybody? Things all good over here? That was quite the entrance, Zip. It's good to be all the pleasure. Well, we just got done fixing up Broadleaf after all the, trouble, so I thought maybe I could come offer you guys a little help. That's right, the greatest brain in all the world is looking out for you. Lucky you, right? And my first gift to you will be the free use of the Zipline.
If I remember too, like with some songs, it was
Fly, my
actually
friends.
different composers
The
who helped
skies are
out with
yours
Sonic.
now. Oh, Airship, really? Amazing! Think of how many of us we can cram into that thing, and we'll be able to fly around, even when there's no wind. You sure will,
Buzz
kiddo.
bombers, please don't.
And now when I've upgraded the old girl
I
with
have
a
10
miniaturized
rings to 50.
perpetual fission
Stop.
reactor, she's zippier than
Sorry.
ever.
Oh wait,
Nonsense.
I was about to say, sorry, cope. I need a cope.
Yeah.
Because
I was
that's
gonna
actually one of the
mention
message too. The fandom page says that Mr.
That's right, y'all.
Tank Your Origin was IDW Sonic.
that.
Sonic the
Zippy's
Hedgehog
right,
comic.
man. The
It
thing's
could be, but I don't
that-
know. I
that's
think it might be
great
going by the
looking
Japanese
mug cluster
manual
over in
versus
front of
Sonic
it.
1. Because there's a bunch of origins. Like I said, there's
I
a
was
bunch
trying
of
to think
origins
not
and
to
plots of
think
how
about that.
Eggman and Sonic came to be throughout the
wonder.
years.
I'd wondered if
But I don't know if
this might
Sega or
be
Sonic
something
didn't say like
we-
anything official or canon
You're
wise.
kidding me, right? Ugly mug? I'll have you know, this is one of the most mathematically well-proportioned faces ever studied.
Crab meat, don't shoot any projectiles.
I
And yes,
must
that's
say,
a
I wonder
crab
if it might
batnik's
be
name, crab
less-
meat.
Less conspicuous, without a face on the front. You too, Evan? You're breaking my heart here. Zip, it's not just about what it looks like.
We're good.
Did you ever stop to think
Oh,
about
would
air
you
resistance?
turn around?
That thing must cause a heck of a lot of drag. Sorry, but it's coming off.
I just wanted my
Come
strength.
on, time to get to work.
Just wanted my
You
strength.
can't just... Man...
Just wanted my strength.
Now, and that's now it's
Well, it
now
looks
like I said
one of
before,
my
sticking to
teammates is
traditional
in a trade
way of
with you.
Sonic 1 when it's actually
I saw
with
him
6 Chaos
conspiring
Emeralds.
with
Oh
the
crap! No.
guy we're trying to take down.
Because
There he
like I
is.
said, in the original Sonic 1 on the Genesis, it was 6 Chaos Emeralds. It's before they changed it to 7 for Sonic 2 and especially onwards, and it's that also includes with the re-releases and ports that they changed it with 7.
He also seemed very dejected when we were discussing things just now.
Mr. Zip.
Cause like I said, it's 6 before
No,
they changed
no.
to 7.
Roland of all people.
Wait, Cope? Cope Sonic predates the whole
I didn't see
slander.
that one
But I think
coming.
it was already like a term in the 90s. I think my guess is what Cope would say, chill. Or like another word, just say chill. Or relax.
No, he doesn't.
Now I remember too.
Oh,
Also, Ardian, thanks for the follow, dude. I really appreciate it.
meow.
Where you down at?
Oh crap! I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Shit. Over here, you gotta speak. Man, what the fuck?
Alright. Yeah, a lot of fun now in the kingdom.
Oh, shit.
Don't get soft lock. No, I'm not getting soft lock. Well, I hope I'm not. Oh, Sonic, please. Sonic. Ooh. Okay, 4 down, 2 to go. And also I love the background too, because fun fact, because this was actually the original, well, actually the background back on the prototype of Sonic 1, because originally with Spring Guard Zone, it was called Sparkling Zone, which is actually the prototype name for Spring Guard Zone, and the background was like neon. It's probably like originally meant to be like an early version of a Casino Zone before we got Casino Night in Sonic 2. And I love the remix version of Spring Yard. It's like it just goes hard. I'm not denying.
Oh yeah, this
I'm
is
trying to
the
get the
Kingdom
shield,
Building
buddy.
mini game. You just manage things, upgrade them as you see fit. And like
And
I
that's why I
said,
love the zone graphics re-enhancements. Okay, it really changed some stuff around. Even bring back
materials.
bring back backgrounds and graphic design that was from the prototype version of
I
Sonic
think it
1.
takes about an hour or so.
Well, there is a mod that
for
you
the
can actually
characters to
add
fill
prototype
completely up.
versions for the color design of the Batniks, and especially as well with the stages.
Each of the citizens have their own place and why they're suitable.
Crab meat! I'm going to turn you some crab meat, alright.
So
But
yeah,
it's not fresh
very
crab,
simple.
sadly.
Something you can just leave alone.
There's more machine crab meat.
Someone griped about it being them putting a mobile base.
I don't know if it's
Data
basically the
Sky does a
prototype theme for
mobile-based,
Spring Yard, but I highly doubt that, because I don't know if I
interface
heard
with a
it
single-player
in the
game.
prototype version of
You
Sonic
know
1.
other games have systems like this. That's why they have
Robo Crab
other
works.
content for
Yeah.
you to do while you wait.
I mean,
for
there
it.
is another crab back then
Like,
that's going to be Sonic 2 named Shellcracker. I
Side
feel like it's more like a
quests.
modified crab meat because they
Dungeons.
have the extended claw and it hits you, but it's annoying. Batnik, alright.
No, because Zero has a mini
Not
game
too
like
annoying
this
till
where
we
you just sit and wait.
know with the praying
Like, you can,
mantis,
you know, you can do
Batniks, it's the
sub-stories.
slicers.
You can go play mini games. You can beat up guys in the street.
Yeah.
It's just a system that you can get like free resources without it having to fuss over it. You can just, you know, start the timer on it and then go gallivant around.
Yeah, like I said, I'm wondering if this is originally meant to be like originally a casino zone before we got Casino Night in Sonic 2. Cope, guys, yeah, we need to cope.
So is it like
I know this
those
is the
kind
original
of, this kind of
term in the
system
90s,
that
but
you would be
It's
interested
still
in?
fun to this
Kingdom
day.
management kind of games?
Oh yeah, the enemies are called
Yeah.
Batniks, right? Yeah. Most of my Sonic knowledge is from Sonic X. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's basically been calling Badniks ever since Sonic 1.
Does it have any relevance to the
No,
overall?
no, Sonic Team has been
game,
around since
or
the
is it
Genesis
just-
day, even before,
Yes.
even like a year before
As a matter
Sonic.
of
if I
fact,
remember.
it's relative to story progression.
Okay.
Because the thing, if I remember, Sonic Team was formed back in 1990, I believe.
Yeah, there's a segment that I just passed where you could not progress unless you leveled up your kingdom to where you could build a shipyard and upgrade your ship that you use to travel.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
Points the needle down,
Yeah,
trying
and
to
with
get the
that
platform,
was,
but don't do it too much.
you know,
Too
you
long.
learned that
Easy.
in order to level it up from
And I
level
can
one to
understand
level
why
two, you
probably
need
Sega and
25
Sonic Team
citizens
were
and a
developers had to change the background because
certain amount of
it's so bright and
influence
can
points,
cause like a somewhat like a seizure.
as well as a certain amount of
I can tell by it.
gold. Well, guilders is what they're called.
Oh boy.
So your
Go to the word zone,
kingdom's money is
you guys.
separate from your personal money.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's an entirely
Elaborate
different
zone.
currency.
I would say
right?
probably the worst zone is Sonic 1. And also the first time Sonic
Base
goes
currency
underwater and
is
that you know he
guilders,
cannot
and then you
swim.
have king's guilders.
Also, fun fact
which
too, in
are
the
for your king.
prototype, that actually has the lights right there in the background, but in the final version, they removed that.
I'm actually richer as an
Shield.
adventurer than I am as a king.
Trying to get 50 rings as possible, or above 50. But there's no that go air.
Evan might
you know,
be a
you have to
poor
get the air
king, but he
bubble.
sure is a rich
Yeah, I have a sibling with
adventurer.
epilepsy that can't watch strobe light. Yeah, understandable right there. But you have to be careful because bright lights, even flashing, it really cause
my God.
seizures and even epilepsies.
56, 57 kg, but the regular one, it's like over 30,000.
And plus, the Elaborate Zone is slow, but underwater is worse too because we all know Sonic can drown.
Alright, time to make some marks medication. Come on, Bracken, not the face. Anything but that. It's dead weight, Zip. Sorry.
That's hilarious.
Now we just need to get rid of this. Try replacing it with the... Let's see now. Ah! Then a little adjustment here, and here,
Thinking of the
and...
Sonic Shorts, that's from Sonic Short 7 with the air
Voila!
bubble.
Perfect.
And Sonic was waiting for the air
Producing
bubble.
yourself. My beautiful
And then he was getting to drown and just kept...
Well, too late to worry about it now, I guess. She's all yours.
I still love it to this day.
Coolest President
I actually
Vector,
found it
what
on
is
Twitter, but I found a long
Well,
version because the
it's
one
like
I
this,
remember
see?
and found it was fast and right off the bat.
I will. Now that I gave you the Ziplin, I kinda don't have a ride home. Would you mind taking me back to Broadleaf? Call it a test flight.
Well, was not expecting that redeemed. Well, I
Any
have
place around
Firebot
here,
on.
There, around
That's
there
also
is
the way
fine.
some of the
As long as I don't have
redeemed
to
place
walk
the
the
gift
whole
or
way.
video.
Thanks, pal.
The chainsaw was a weapon. Yeah, the chainsaw kid. I called that because it seems like a clip that was in Fortnite when someone was actually playing squash with someone. Thing with the thing with the
This is
random,
actually a pretty cool
and then
airship.
throw someone who was down into the storm, and then you just start saying, "Oh my gosh," with chainsaw. Okay, 10 sit-ups. All right, I do need to do some sit-ups. I'm back.
Thanks, guys. How about the zipline, eh? Hey? She flies like a dream. Look after her now, you hear?
Anyway, let's continue.
Rento would be hard to use. Homeward we go. Wait, Zip arrived right when Leander was just about to tell us something, didn't he? What was it? What did you
You're just trying
was
not
it
to
you wanted to
redeem
say,
it,
Leander?
Arden.
Let us return home first. We will need to talk more there. Why are you so dejected, Roland?
Okay, got it. Hey, be careful, because
Come on,
platforms
Anna,
go
what you're
up
up to,
too,
buddy?
like these.
Up.
And the bond chains.
The mob started. The mobs wanted to say hello to me.
See, senor.
And I sure didn't want to say hello to them.
Now I just need to hold on to the rings and take it nice and easy. Nice and easy. Not too slow. What? Hold up. I got crushed there. That is dirty, dude. Whatever.
Linguini.
Welcome back.
It could be the pulley, but I don't know. It's like because the platform is close to the ceiling. It could be that, but still, that's bull.
How goes the stream?
It goes.
That it does.
I always think it's funny when people pop in and they'll see me like, "Oh, you've been streaming for 13 hours? Did you go to sleep?" And I'm like, "Dude, people work for that long. What are you talking about?"
Mhm.
Wait, what happened, Layla?
Just 'cause
People that they'll come into my stream and they'll see I've been streaming for like 13 hours. Oh, have you gone to sleep yet? Why are you sleeping? Why are you streaming so long? And I'm like,
Why not?
dude, people work for that long. Real life jobs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this kind of is a second job. So, not only a hobby, it's also a job.
Dobby.
A jobby.
I always thought this
What
was
I
like
think is
a.
funny.
I always thought this was like her alter ego identity or something, like a superhero or something.
A couple like the
Well,
alias.
What I think is funny are that people will be like, "Oh, you're a streamer? That's not a real job." I'm like, what? What are
Okay.
you talking about? Streamers that make millions of dollars.
Right.
But we're
like saying
priceless to
me,
use.
right?
Oh,
It's like saying YouTubers, being YouTubers is not a job, and I'm like, okay, why don't you go tell that to Markiplier or Jacksepticeye? Tell them their job's not real. Because those guys
Yeah.
have a lot of money.
he's not real. I don't believe Markiplier is real. I've met him, but I still hold my doubts.
I'll tell them both to their faces because I don't think they make good content.
Whoa.
You never thought they did?
No, I don't particularly care for them.
I
I
used
don't
to
like
feel
those
the same
Batmans
way,
that
and then I
drip
met
that
Markiplier.
hide in
He's
the
cool.
ground.
As a person, yeah.
I don't think so much nowadays.
I don't watch any of their content now. I mean, I guess
Oh,
the.
it's
Go ahead.
gotten more like leftist,
Not the spears.
political these days.
When your like existence is on the internet, it kind of turns into that. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
The the only one I still kind of watch to this day is like PewDiePie. That's just old school.
Yeah.
But
I do like
Oh.
PewDiePie.
I hate how they
I
hide.
don't often watch anything from the stuff he's making nowadays, but
Replying to
what I have
Layla's
seen
conversation.
is, it's still as
Oh,
good as
replying to
ever.
Layla's conversation. I'm sure
There's
it's
still
like
people that won't
being
leave
an
him
editor is
alone because
a
he said
job.
the
Streamers
N-word,
are
even
often
though he apologized
editors,
up and down
entertainers,
for it.
organizers.
yeah, I think he was the first one to reveal how hypocritical the internet is with that stuff. Where it's like you can
Yeah, RDN, that's actually
apologize,
pretty
but it's
true.
just like everyone pushes for that empty virtue of just canceling people because saying that word makes you the worst person in existence. You know?
Yeah, if you
So
think
I'm
about it
like,
too, how
and half of you
society is,
people,
they become more
I would
hypocritical
say
than
half of
anything.
you people, yeah, I would say half of you people that complain about that, you guys use that word casually in real life too. So don't
Yeah.
try and complain about this guy using it.
Yeah. I think it just paints people will buy the image of being a good person rather than being one, and they assault people who they deem as like the big
Not
bad
the
with stuff like
spears,
that. You
dude.
know?
Oh gosh.
And
Yeah.
that's kind of a trend I see where it's like,
Back to square one.
oh,
'Cause
this makes
right
you
at the
like, I
end.
don't know, with the whole the N-word and stuff, and then just like being quote unquote transphobic and stuff, and then it just makes it so they can treat you as awful as possible because you're an evil person,
Yes, oof.
Right.
but their virtue is because so and so.
Just like the Pharisees in the Bible, they did the exact same thing too to Jesus.
Yeah.
I think I remember this posted that if Jesus was here today, what side he'll be in, or which side it was actually killing first, the Democrats, Republican, and it's actually both.
Well, I mean,
Well, I'm not saying like in a
too.
negative way, or
You saw that
just
with Jesus too, because both the Pharisees and the Sadducees wanted him dead, and it was two groups that that did not agree on anything and did not want and never would affiliate with each other.
yeah.
So yeah, you're absolutely right. It would be both.
Yeah, I was thinking how Democrats can set example with the Sadducees and especially the Pharisees, and the Republicans can be somewhat close as Romans. And you want to go what police officers, Roman soldiers. Because some parts can be parallel, somewhat similar, even to modern culture. And sorry to bring up the topic, you guys.
I don't, huh?
But so sorry to bring up the topic.
You're right.
And especially if I interrupt you guys, I do apologize as well.
No, you're contributing. You're on topic.
Okay.
Oh yeah. What one thing I was gonna say? Oh, with every person who's like on these empty issues, I don't know. It's always vanity disguised as virtue in all of these arguments, and that's I don't know, because I have friends who are on the left and all that, and I do try to have like a neutral conversation, and it's like that's all it is, you know.
Right.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
And also, the people said they're friends. You have to be aware they're really friends that really set an example of Christ, or they say like your friends that's just natural. I'm not saying it's bad to have natural friends, but you have to be really aware what group that you're in or what stuff that they look at, even the things that they listen to, whether it's the type of people or type of group. Because sometimes we, even sometimes too, we just had to stop hanging out or stop being friends. I'm not saying treating them as a friend, because we still have to treat them as a friend no matter what. I'm talking about stop hanging out as a friend. Even Second Corinthians also say it too. Bad companies corrupt good morals, and that because I know it's times to hang out, but you really do have to be aware as well, especially the many people in the world that in the times that we're actually living in. Because we really don't
Yeah,
know what they do behind doors, especially what they're planning on behind doors.
I'm friends with the people, not their opinions.
Right, that's still good too. Still be friends, but there's times we have to just hang out with them less or stop hanging out with them too. Because if they really don't want to agree or don't even want to disagree, or especially want to mock Christ, that's when to know that you gotta stop hanging out.
Hmm.
Just to let you know, that's it.
Yeah, I just am friends with people of different groups because form better opinions and stuff. I don't let people influence me because I stand on what I actually believe in rather than just like a hive mind opinion of what I think sounds right.
Right.
Right. I actually agree with that.
All right, let's continue, guys. Sorry for the hold up.
You wanna RP at all, Robert?
Uh, I don't think I'm gonna
No,
do that today.
Okay.
I died.
Hmm?
I'll be here tomorrow. I'll probably be in the mood for it, but
To win the crackdown.
yeah, I'm like,
And also Ardiana saw the Poyo redeem.
I have a rather serious matter I would like to discuss with everyone. May I summon them all here? Won't be able to play freely. Okay.
Well, I see the drill right there.
Now, as the matter I wish to discuss with you all. We have been receiving some rather unsettling news of late from within the kingdom. There are reports of a
And also
certain,
ads.
certain resources being
Cloud
unaccounted
corn in
for,
my eye.
and of a suspicious hooded character having been sighted.
Fit. I hate
These,
that
along
so
with
much.
several other developments, have become a cause of some concern. A robe swallowed, you say? And a shady sort to boot. So we've a thief among our number, eh? That ain't good.
I don't know if I can get 50 rings now, because
No, not good. Not good. Could there really be people
and you can tell
in our
that Labyrinth
kingdom who
Zone
do
is
such
one of the
things?
worst
I
zones.
suppose this
It's
rogue
like,
person would be able to tell us. Yeah, because he's obviously the one doing
Guys.
the stealing.
Please.
Guess it's not a surprise. That's such a surprise. Security around here isn't exactly what you'd call tight. Let's say we convene us a little powwow to talk about how we catch this pilferer of ours. Tonight, after dinner, perhaps. After all, tis best
Yeah,
to
like I
strike
said, you
while the
know
iron is
why
hot
a lot
in
of
such
people don't
matters, I
like
think.
Labrazone because of all of
What did you
this.
say, Roland? What did you say, Roland lad? Sorry, can't make it.
From spears, spikes, ball chains,
I've been working too
and
hard.
enemy
To
placement.
catch up on a little sleep.
Yep,
But if you, but
get
if
hit
it's urgent,
again
feel
with
free to
the
go on.
spike bug.
Go ahead without me. Batu's already on to him.
I don't know if I told you this, Artyom, because in the original Sonic 1 on the Genesis, there was
Very
actually a
well.
spike bug that when you get hit by an enemy, you also get hit by the
Yep.
spikes because there's no invincibility
Very
frame.
well. Merlin, I hope you enjoy your rest. You deserve it.
Yeah, it's a big rip.
Thanks. I will. Yep. Batu already knows. I must thank you again for providing us with the items and information we require, Roland.
Yeah, hey, Kissel, I'm
I'll
going
mention
to
it.
look.
Let me
while I
know if there's
work on
anything
something.
else you need.
All right, do it right ahead. Go right ahead, Zach.
There is
what you have to do.
one thing I've been meaning to ask. What? Why do you serve such a kingdom? A fledgling realm by bandits and vagabonds. Surely there are places better suited to someone of your inestimable talents. I guess I am kind of used to performing on a bigger stage. Maybe it's time I went someplace where they appreciate me a little more. Enemy is a relative term, after all.
It's my first
Sage words indeed.
review video. Oh, okay. What reveal's on?
Well, you have
I
done
recently got the
bold
idea to
enough
start
to
doing
know
reviews.
request you.
Oh, okay.
Should you ever wish for a change of scenery,
Like on
you
certain
would be welcome
things?
to join us. So he's stealing his soul to the highest bidder now. Selling his soul to the highest bidder now, is he? And if that's so, then...
I see you. Quit hiding. Oh, some DLC for a Train Simulator Classic. I'll also be doing reviews for games and stuff. Oh, okay. That's actually interesting, dude.
Why? It's just rude.
Hey, Orbot. Yeah, I think that's the enemy's, the Batman's name, Orbot. I can DM you a preview of what I got so far. Feel free to do so if you want to, dude. Yeah, not the spear. Sneaky bat. No, Adrian spelled it right. It's spelled Badniks with a K, with no C, with no C.
Who are you? Forgive me, Chief Consul. Or should I say, former Chief Consul. So you saw that too, huh? Well, what do you want with me?
So we'll do it after.
Why,
you
to
finish
engage your
streaming
services, of
for,
course.
for the night.
You
Okay.
have information that will be quite useful to us, I am sure.
I don't understand why
That's quite
Sega and
the
Sonic
offer.
didn't bring
Exactly
this
what you have
result
in
thing
mind.
back in the later games. It's always stick
But
with the
what
Sonic
such as
3
yourself?
one.
Oh, plenty, my friend, plenty. But if you wish to learn more, you must speak with my master.
Oh, Sonic.
Oh yeah, and who might you that be? Why, King Melstinger, of course. There is no need to be coy. Well, looks like I landed on my feet.
Layla, I feel like you're turning a little bit to Rico for a bit.
I'm just going with the theme.
It's true. Is it A? There we go. Yep. What? If I can get the Chaos Emerald and not fall into the goal area.
He didn't come back he didn't come
Just
back
gotta
all
continue.
night. And we sent Kumbishap after him. But he hasn't reported back in either.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Merlin.
Sonic, just go, dude. I don't care, just go.
No! No! Why?
Ding Dong Dell Castle. King Melsinger awaits you in the throne room. Please make your way straight ahead. And on that note, I must leave you. I do hope that your
Got it.
conversation with His Majesty proves fruitful.
One more. Just one more to go. Then we're all good. Throughout the game.
Usurper King Melsinger.
How? Wait, how there's a spikes right up there? That one's camouflaged. Hey guys, we need spike placement. Up in the ceiling.
What a pleasure.
Do you think that's unfair?
Seems an
Nah, it's the
age
camouflage.
since we last met. So much has happened since I took my rightful place upon the throne. You mean since you usurped the throne? Your Majesty. So this is the famous Merlin. Well. Oh, but I'm forgetting myself. I am Chancellor Vermine. Charmed, I am sure. I have been following your work for great interest.
Yeah, Arden,
To have
like I
made
said,
an
even
almost viable
so even
ruler of a
he has
young-
had the
of
visibility
young Evan is quite the
on,
feat.
you still drown.
Yes, a sterling achievement. I'm flattered.
Look,
I remember
I'll
very
be,
well how
I'll
you
be
thwarted
becoming
my
a
design
bush tomorrow.
for our young
Airsoft
friend.
snips front.
But rest assured,
Wait, what do you mean a bush?
I bear you no ill.
Like an actual
ill will
bush?
on that account. I have been examining your nature, your actions, and I have decided that you and I may be able to come into an arrangement. Glad to hear it. And good of you to get straight to the point.
What? Why
Shall
is
we
it
get
in the
down to
bubble?
business?
Air bubbles.
My terms are simple. I want power, and maybe a little money too. Give me those, and I'll give you what you want. I'll even give you weapon.
That's my question. Why that badness in the
Very
air bubbles?
well. I believe in making the best use of the talents of those in my employ. But I will require
It's
you
all about
that,
it because the
require
camera
that you
spike.
prove yourself
And that
first.
just be in the 3D land.
Lilia. Yes, we have prepared a little test for you in the dungeons. Let us see if your loyalties are really as
Yeah, it makes sense.
fluid as you claim.
Ooh, there's a switch.
Alright, I'm calling it a night. You guys have a good one.
You
Have
too,
a good
Dan.
night, Dan.
Nice.
Good night, bud.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Take care.
Alrighty.
God bless. Bye.
God bless.
Stupid Orbot. Take your time. Take your time. Ooh. And our extra life, I think it's because of the score.
What?
Okay, Sonic, get the red emerald. Get the emerald. Got it. That's all the emeralds. Chaos connoisseur.
It's been days now, man. What's all the really boy coming home? When's
In the
all
Act
Rolly
3
boy coming
theme,
home?
I think that's also with the zone gravity enhancement.
Kunbish
That's
never
part of the
came out
mod, if I
after
remember.
we sent him out to look for
But I
him
do
either.
know that
Where
I
did
know
Rolly
that version of Lapper
disappear
Zone
to?
is came from the 8-bit Sonic 1
We have to
Lapper
go and
Zone
look for
theme.
him. He might
If
need
I
our...
remember.
He needs nothing from us, girlie. And he'll get nothing. The man's a turncoat. And a traitor, darn him. He isn't. He can't be. I've refused to believe it. There must be some sort of strategy of his. Wasn't it, Leander? I would advise you to forget about him, Your Majesty. He is no longer your concern. Forgive me, sire, but you have more pressing worries.
Yeah, like I said, it's basically
Yep,
the theme
the
that's
traitor.
from
No more talk.
8-bit Sonic 1.
Well,
Come on.
you too?
That's the I think that's Lapper Zone's version of 8-bit Sonic 1.
I hate climbing.
Like I said, I'm probably thinking about
Well,
tackling the
talk
Game
about
Gear
color.
titles as well.
Wasn't Roland one of our best
Probably makes
friends
sense, like,
5 minutes ago?
The timeline.
And that's my plan. I figured I should keep those good-looking troublemakers out of your hair for a while, at least. To have formulated such a thorough strategy in so short a time is really quite something, I must say. Impressive indeed. It seems I was entirely justified in welcoming you into the fold. Now,
At least
there's
we're almost
another
to Starlight
favor I've been
Zone.
meaning to ask
You
of
just have to
you.
get through this madness right
The
here.
Mark of Kings. You have heard of it. Sure, it's handed down from generation to generation of royals here in Ding Dong Dell as proof of the right to rule. Without it, it's impossible to access certain places. Works as any kind of key, too, correct? Precisely. It is a pendant of the brightest, blazing red. A beautiful object indeed. And
Yeah,
this
I
is
think I
what-
remember
no,
the
what
bosses
the
as
heck?
he's trying to chase Eggman.
Nation's
We're
key
just
freedom.
climbing up entire
Let me
labyrinth zone.
guess. You don't
area.
have it and you want it.
Doing that to me.
It's an annoying lazy boss, but still.
You are admirably conscious and concise as ever. We have searched the castle.
Basically
high
just
and
climb
low,
up, you don't
yet
have
it
to
is
hit
nowhere to be
Eggman.
found.
But like I said, it's
Seems to
annoying
believe
to
it is
do
not,
so
in
because
fact, here.
it's freaking labyrinth zone.
Sure isn't. It's around Evan's neck. Every minute of every day. Won't be easy to get a hold of it. This doesn't mean it'll be impossible. I'll need
And
a few
it sucks
things
if you
and a little
fall.
time.
All the way down.
You
Yeah,
shall
I'll just
have
die right here.
You shall have all that you need. There's no other work to whom such a task can be trusted after all.
Oh
What about you, Your
gosh.
Excellency? Any errands you want the new guy to run? Well, that's very kind of you. Let me see now. I should be very much obliged if you would inform Captain Buck that the War Council will be, unfortunately, have to be postponed for a little. Sure, I'll get right on it.
If I was pursued, I think that's like with the labyrinth zone boss. Let's take your time. And we got all the castle rooms. And now we just go through all the levels.
Well,
Starlight
whoa,
Zone
but
being
isn't the
one of my
famous
favorite
Roland?
levels too in
I've been in
Sonic
town
1.
for a few days and and
And the bomb badniks too, but one thing, you cannot
Also
attack
right
them.
here,
They still hurt you even
what
if they
business could
explode.
one so lofty have with a lowly soldier such as myself? Hmm?
It's
about the size of it. I see. So the Council of War has been postponed. I shan't forget. Oh no. Oh, there was one other thing. There's been a change to the postings for some of the guard. All men assigned to the night
Actually, I
shift,
don't know if there's
the
any like
east and west blocks.
prototype
Only outside of the castle
texture or
instead.
like a fest that's missing that's from
Oh,
they're missing
a
the
very
Starlight
mysterious
Zone from the
change to the
prototype version of
routine.
Sonic 1.
No,
I don't know if it's like any difference. I might be
the
wrong,
reason
unless it's
why.
with the stars,
Such
I
a reason
believe.
why. It shall be done, Mr. Roland. Sir, it shall be done. Good. I'll leave you to pass word to ship sergeants. But of course, Your Magnificent. Leave it in my capable hands.
I play all the things in Sonic 1. I think Starlight Zone would probably be one of my probably my favorite or one of my favorites in Sonic 1.
I bet he's gonna kill Malsinger. Betray him too.
Probably.
clear.
Yeah, I remember too. I think Sonic 1 also had ground caps speed, especially with the air speed cap. But if I remember, they changed that with Sonic 2 and onwards. Also, those enemies appear again in Sonic CD, but bigger variations.
Locked. Figures, I guess. No, nothing this little guy can.
Hey, Orbot.
fix.
Bye, Orbot. Hello, Orbot 2. Bye, Orbot 2. And the Seesaw is one of the gimmicks too in Starlight Zone. Ooh. I know I'm not supposed. I know I was a little bit off on the edge. Because usually at the end, it basically can go higher. Because when you're in the middle, I believe you basically depend like on the spot that you're in on the seesaw.
Get up! Oh my gosh. It's just that they don't want to get up. Like, why not? Why can't?
Actually works. Nice, seen everything. Thanks, little guy. Alright, here's goes. A mark of
Because there's a
keys.
pit right
Could
there.
be in here somewhere.
Bottomless pit.
The ship's nearly ready. Time to weigh anchor and set sail in the high seas. Yar! Yeah, it's time to go get the Hydropolis. The Hydropolitans to sign up to the declaration. We have to think beyond that too.
More bomb badness.
Most of all, we need to think
I actually
about
don't know
what
their. I actually
about Ding
don't
Dong
know their
Bell.
name. 'Cause I haven't paid
They won't be
attention to
making
those
peace with
badness
us
names.
anytime soon. Huh, they won't be letting us close enough to even shout about peace. The whole area is crawling with soldiers. There is a way we might be able to get past them. You know, it's a path that only opens to members of the royal family called the Kingsway. What's that when it's at home? And why have you
Orbot.
never mentioned it before?
Bye, Orbot.
Well, because you wouldn't be able
More
to
robots.
access it without the Mark of the Kings. What exactly is that? It's a pendant passed down among the rulers of Ding Dong Dell. It serves as proof of the right to rule, and as a key to certain secret places.
Oh, yeah,
If
it's
that's
underneath.
important, it's that important. You can bet Mousinger will be looking for it too.
Hi,
It
how
was
are
given to
you?
me when my father passed away, but well,
And the main gimmick for the boss seesaw is used for
You would have left
spikes.
it behind when you skedaddled, eh? And where exactly did you squirrel the thing away, laddie? Well, there are hidden rooms at the castle, you see.
Even sometimes you
I
can use
thought
the
it'd be
seesaw to
safest
just
there.
hit them too.
And the one connected to my
You don't have to use the
chambers.
spike. I'm saying I don't think
They were
you
designed
could use.
so that the royal
What's
family
that?
could hide
I was
hide in
I think
times
you
of
could just don't
emergency.
have to use the spike
and
balls in
with the
there.
help of the mark, even escape if need be. And how exactly did you come to leave something so useful behind? You feckless oaf, ye? I'm guessing it's because a certain somebody appeared out of thin air, and then all hell broke loose. I shouldn't think that anyone knows about the secret room except myself. Which would mean that Mousinger probably hasn't found it yet. Unless you knew exactly where to look for the switch on the statue in the corner of the room, I shouldn't think you'd ever find it.
No!
This is all very interesting, but we need to go to Ding Dong Dell to
What the
find thing
frick?
we need.
Oh my
Get
goodness.
us into Ding Dong Dell. That's not much use, really, is it? And I suppose
And
not.
trust me, the boss is actually pretty easy. You don't have, it's really not that hard.
Statue in the corner of the room. Let's see now.
Time for Scrap Brain Zone.
Bingo.
Last level. And there's a pit.
That's where the entrance was hidden. He was right. I never had found it unless I knew where to look.
Oh, come on!
Guess this stuff was to help Evan make good of it.
This is ridiculous.
Might as well grab it while I'm here.
And also with Scrap Brain
This must
Zone,
be the family heirloom
we
itself.
actually have every enemy from all stages, I believe. Or every badnik.
Burger Kings, huh? Very impressive. Didn't Monsignor say he was red? Very clever. Very clever, Monsignor. Very clever. Trying to send me on a wild goose chase, huh? 'Cause he doesn't trust me as much as he pretends. Wait. Maybe he was just using me to find this place. What are you doing in here?
Also, sorry I'm not chatting that much, you guys. Sonic! And also, there's Bog Hog. Now with Bog Hog, if I remember, well, I actually said Ball Hog, like a ball with a hog. Now, if I remember too, that he was meant to be in Green Hill Zone because in the prototype version, he actually can look down on Sonic and then just drop the ball on him. Because in the final version, it basically just drop it from the side.
Get up! It's like the worst part. Okay.
And also BRB, my friends. I'm back.
Look, I want to apologize.
Sorry, I have to do something for my mom.
Have to trick you.
And just wanted to get
Oh,
something
I wouldn't have
to
done
drink.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Anyway, let's
Well,
continue.
you
my
certainly
friends.
had me going, lad. Hook, line, and pleasant sinker. You had it, all of us going, you horrible man. But I think we all still believed in you somewhere deep
And also
down.
with Act 2 of Scrap Brain
Did my
Zone,
gifts prove useful in the end?
if I remember,
Sure,
it's actually
lockpicking
from
bugs,
probably the version
frog
from
bills.
8-Bit Sonic
You sure know
1.
how to keep things interesting.
Yeah, it is 8-Bit Sonic 1's
And
version.
here's what made it all worthwhile, Evan. Evan, this is for you. The Mark of Kings! Now you can open the Kingsway and get back into Ding Dong Dell without having to go through all those soul dredgers. Mouseiger was desperate to find it too, just like I thought he would be. It might just be the bargaining chip we need to get him to sign a declaration.
Oh,
Thank you
Buzzsaw.
so
I forgot
much,
there's
Merlin.
Buzzsaws in
Now
here.
I can finally get back to Ding Dong Dell. Back to the home he stole from me.
If I remember, Buzzsaws will be chasing you down too. That's it. Let me out. Let me out. Hey, caterpillars. Oh yeah, I forgot Motorbug was actually assigned one enemy. That was back in Green Hill. I haven't paid attention. The ladybug does ride like a motorcycle. Also, one thing to note about this too, there's also a scrap anime inside one named Splats. It's basically like a bunny-like bandit. It's basically they're supposed to hop and supposed to attack you, but it's in the debug mode. I think in the I think it's like both the original and the 2013 mobile remaster. But Splats is finally brought into the game at Sonic Mania and Press Garden Zone, if I remember.
Everyone, there's something I need to talk to you about. Nobody asked Ding Dong Dell to sign the declaration. I need to know how his people are faring under Mouseiger's rules. I should also like to know what they thought of my father. Perhaps they might be able to help me understand why he was murdered. I had never once considered their thoughts or feelings when I was with their ruler. It's high time that I found out what they truly
Oof.
think. Alright, let me run you through how we're going to infiltrate
Bye,
Ding Dong
Ball
Dell.
Hog. Hey, Ball Hog. Hey, bye, Ball Hog. More Ball Hogs.
Crosses on this map mark the areas where their troops are most heavily concentrated. As you can see, a direct approach via the river would be suicidal. There's no way to get close without being spotted. So we'll use the
Yeah, but Cali Killers is
Snipple
best recommended
take
to roll
us
to
over
them.
the river and set us
Just
down
riding and
someplace
jumping.
quieter. From there, we'll make our way
Finish Act
to
2.
the least heavily guarded areas to the entrance.
But it's
into
not
the
over yet.
Kingsway. It's a good thing Zips gave us the old girl, huh? She's quite as a mouse, even with the engine full ahead. Which is not to say that caution will not be required. cannot take the risk of flying too close to the city.
Whatever.
A roundabout approach will still be required. The old Sky Pirates
And here's
full
Scrap
frontal
Ring
assault
Act,
day-
Act
the
3,
order of the day.
aka
Hmm?
Labyrinth Zone Act 4.
Doesn't look like it. This'll be a straight in. No messing.
Now, in the original version,
No messing job by the
well, the
sound of
vanilla
it.
version of Sonic 1,
All right, let's make me
sorry, I
ready
was
to
just chill
leave.
ice. I was about to say, it's basically just Labyrinth Zone, but grayscale. About to say just Labyrinth Zone with grayscale, but with the zone, but with the zone graphic re-enhancement mod on, they changed some stuff around that really makes sense, and especially that connects with Scrap Brain Zone instead of just being like this Labyrinth Zone, but change the water to purple and even just grayscale tiles. And I think this is the original theme right here for Scrap Brain Act 3. I think so, I'm not pretty sure. And this is better. And this, yeah, and these tiles are actually better than the vanilla version instead of just copy and paste. Yeah, it makes more sense too, since it's basically Eggman. Sorry, I have to get some rings. And it could be somewhat like a precursor to chemical plants because of purple water. Give me some bubbles. Give me some bubbles. I hate when this last second. It's stupid. Get me more. Orbot tried it. Excuse me. Stupid Orbot. And drown, that's alright. And almost up to the water, out of the water, anyway. Bro. Hi, how are you? I need rings. 30 rings. Fingers on your rings. Ooh. I didn't pay attention to those platforms. I love how they remodel everything. This mod remodeled everything with Scrap Friends on Act 3. It's actually better than just the vanilla version. We're keeping going. We're not giving up.
What the fuck? Ugh. I died. I tried firing a rocket and then she shot it, so it blew up in my face and killed me.
Give me the air bubble, please, 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 please. Whatever, dude. That is so trash. Just dumb air bubble, dude. I swear. And that air bubble show up, please, I swear. Oh gosh. Why did the air bubbles take so long and they troll you? Oh gosh. At least we made it to final zone. And the final boss is the egg. I think egg pillar. I think it's the egg pillar, if I remember. Because he has 0 rings, you have to be patient on this one. Hitbox sucks. Oh! That's a jump scare, Eggman. Ah, crap. Eggman. I feel like it's 2 more hits. I don't know. Got him. One for the road. That's Sonic 1 on the Genesis. Okay, we can get the good ending. Sonic has the Chaos Emeralds and actually has flowers in Green Hill. And that's Sonic 1 right there on the Genesis, you guys. And we did and got the good ending as well. And like I said, with Sonic 1, I say it's a good start on the Genesis, even like back in 1991. But I want to say is, but seeing as it now, I want to consider being the favorite because it did have some flaws, even though the start of the series, it did have flaws. Just a heads up. But they'd proven in the later series like Sonic 2, even Sonic 3, with some changes. Like I said, Sonic 1 is still a good game, but I would not consider being the favorite. I think it's probably made my least favorite of the classic series. But like I said, I'm probably thinking about also tackling the Game Gear titles. So maybe next time we're going straight into the 8-bit Sonic 1. And then after that, we'll probably go 8-bit Sonic 2 if we want to go chronologically. Sorry, Eggman. Alright, guys. I'll say we probably might call it here for the night. I was to say thank you guys for really stopping by, even as well, Ardian, even Zach. Thank you for stopping by as well. I really do appreciate you guys a lot. But we can see who we can raid tonight.
Get up!
Well, we could try to raid Layla's stream because I don't know when she's
goodness.
stopping at the moment. But I probably might raid someone else. I'm not pretty sure. Well, we could raid my friend Blight because he's actually streaming Power World with my friend Larry, GG, even Chuzzy.
No! Oh my gosh! I'm on fire. I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness. Come on, get the shield.
Well, you know how you put out the fire.
Well, alright, guys.
hell
We're actually
divers
gonna
way.
raid my friend
Please
Blight
plan.
since
I can't.
he's streaming Power at the moment. So
Unfortunately.
anyway, guys, I'll
I
probably see
cannot.
you guys in the next one. I might stream again tomorrow, but I'm not pretty sure at the moment. But I'll just let you guys know as soon as possible. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all in the next one. I hope you have an amazing and blessed day / night. God bless you all, and may I smile upon you. Peace.